Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're going to be doing a neighborhood tour of the foothills of Colorado. We're going to be running you through Golden, Lakewood, Morrison, Littleton, and a nice little shout out to Roxborough. So if that's what you're into and you want to know more, stay tuned.
Well, hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel, Living at Altitude. We are your Alpine Peaks team. I'm Shayla Chado.
I'm Josh O'Shea.
And today we are running through the foothills neighborhoods of Colorado. The first neighborhood that we're going to talk about is Golden. This is the gateway to the Rockies. It is the home of Coors Brewery, the School of Mines as well. So if you're looking for like a smaller town feel, this is going to be something that would appease you. This is something that there's a lot of trails to do biking and walking, hiking, rock climbing, more of an active lifestyle, but it's also going to be a little bit more touristy. So a lot of tourists come there to look at the gateway to the Rockies, to do all of those fun sports, as well as look at the little breweries that there are as in restaurants and little shops.
Yeah, Golden is awesome. It was supposed to be the capital of Colorado, but then they decided, you know what? It seems like a lot of work. We're going to put it over in Denver. Golden also has a good appeal to everyone who's looking for that very outdoor, outside lifestyle. There's a lot of golf courses. It has, access to Lookout Mountains. So we have people who do parasailing or paragliding and a bunch of mountain biking, tons of trails. But Golden also is a little more expensive. It has a median home price of $870. I feel Golden has that home price is because of the lifestyle you get. People want to be in the hustle bustle of Golden, Colorado, where you have great access back to Denver, but you still have that small town feel, and you have great walkability and transit in Golden. So it really does appeal to a lot of people. But I would say let's jump over to Morrison and talk about what Morrison has to offer compared to Golden. All right, so now we're over in Morrison, Colorado. Morrison is going to be just southwest of Golden. Maybe some sections are going to be southeast because Morrison offers you both lifestyles. So there are homes up in the foothills considered to be Morrison, and then there's also that suburban feel. There's homes down in town, but Morrison gives you a ton of options. It has a beautiful little old town just down the strip, and you also have access to Red Rocks Amphitheater. So if you are a show goer, if you want to do great outdoor activities, if you're wanting to run Red Rocks and do your morning exercise, Morrison is really located for you. That is a great spot to be in. But Morrison also comes at a price, the median home price of $814, and that's because of there's a lot of really large luxury homes up in the foothills, but down in the suburbs is actually very affordable. So you kind of get both options there. If you're looking for that, large lots, big access, beautiful homes, there is those options in Morrison. But if you're also like, I just need to be, kind of close to Denver, but I don't want to be in the crazy concrete jungle of Denver, Morrison's a great spot. But there's one thing I have to warn you about is there is bentonite soil. So bentonite is an expansive soil which allows homes to kind of sink. They sink or tip in the soil. So even after good settling that's happened after 5 to 10 years, we get a lot of moisture, rain, water, something that's going to be into that expansive soil. That home that's been sitting there since, 1980, it could still continue to sink. So it's a great idea to give somebody like Shayla or I a call, because we can show you what those homes look like if you're trying to be like, I'm trying to avoid the bentonite, but I need to be in this area. So Morrison has tons of perks, also some aspects that could be, detrimental.
Yeah, and not including, like you talked about the luxury living, but there's also great views depending on which way you're facing. Either you're looking at Red Rocks in the foothills, or you're getting a beautiful downtown skyline view. So it kind of just appeases to people who are looking maybe for the mountain living, but not wanting to be straight up in Evergreen or in Conifer, or it's giving the same aspects for people who want to live in town, but not too close to Denver.
Yeah, and in Morrison, there is a ton of outdoor activities. So there is great rock climbing out there, tons of bike trails, great hiking trails. And again, for those show goers, Red Rocks is in your town.
Right there.
It is right there.
Yep. All right. And so now moving on to Lakewood. So I grew up in Lakewood for most of my teen to adult life. Lakewood is just east of Morrison. There are a couple of spots where they do connect. So this is just east. This is going to give you more of a suburban feel if you're looking for it. Not saying that you're going to be in the hustle and bustle of things, but there are nice shopping centers such as Belmar. You are close to I-70, C-470, but you'll still be able to be in the downtown area within 15 minutes.
Yep.
So you are close to downtown, but you have your own town, basically. So this is going to be more of your newer homes. This is going to be a lot of townhomes and condos. Lots to do in Lakewood, no matter where you are, whether you are closer to the Union area or if you are closer to 6th Avenue, closer to that corridor with I-25. So it's great for people who work either downtown or need to go down south or even west towards the mountains. I mean, you are right in the middle of where you need to be.
I would say Lakewood is a perfect example of being in the middle. So no matter if you got to go north or south, Lakewood might be a great option for you. And the beautiful thing is it has a median home price of $571. So that's huge, very affordable, while you're still getting, 2,000 square foot homes. So if you need 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, but you're like, with these interest rates, I just can't afford to go Golden or Morrison, but I need to still be, centralized to going either downtown or even just shooting up and going to the ski resorts, Lakewood is a great option for you. Now we're going to jump into Littleton. Littleton, I feel like, has so many different options for you.
It's huge.
It's huge. Littleton is extremely large for a town. I would break it up into 3 different sections. We have our old town Littleton, originally established back in 1890s, beautiful Victorian homes, Edwardian vernacular homes, bungalows, that nostalgic, gorgeous Victorian style homes. And you get the beautiful strip. So it has an amazing walkability. You can be at restaurants, breweries. You can just park and just go explore all of the shops and just walk to them all. And they have gorgeous homes in Old Town. But then I would say going to our new section that has been developed, I would say from 1960 on, is going to be like the Ken Carl, Columbine, Dakota Ridge area. This is still, I would say, being developed. You're going to have great options for condos, townhomes that are, 1980 or newer. You're also going to get surprisingly larger lots for being, the further south you go, I would say that almost the larger the lots get. Some people have half-acre lots out this way while you're still in town. But Littleton also gives you the option of going up Deer Creek Road. So Littleton has actually a ton of homes up in the Foothills. Ton of homes up that way while you're still in the Littleton school district. But you also have great options for just convenience of shopping centers, surprising amount of parks,
Golf courses,
mountain biking, hiking. It is a great area.
So the median home price in the Littleton area is about $640. So a little bit more expensive than the Lakewood area. And it's because of those larger lots, as well as you're being a little bit more nestled in the foothills in certain areas. And then you're also getting, again, those larger lots, but you're also getting larger homes, depending on where you are, especially like in the Columbine area. Those houses are huge.
Yeah.
And they are just older, but they have been very well taken care of. And it's something that if you're looking for a bigger home lot instead of a bigger backyard, that might be something that you're more intrigued to go for. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for your budget.
And great access back out. You can shoot down 285 to get in town. You can take C470 and go all the way around. Otherwise, you can shoot C470 north and then you're back over to Golden and maybe going back down to downtown Denver in that area. I would say at this location, you're more than likely about 20 minutes to downtown Denver in any direction you go, but it gives you great access south. So if you were working at the Denver Tech Center, if you're working, in Castle Rock, but Inglewood, you don't want to go that far south, but you work there, Littleton is a great option for you to have access back out. But we're going to give a shout out now to a town called Roxborough. Roxborough is still technically in Littleton, but we consider it its own neighborhood.
There is 2 ways in and 2 ways out. So you were pretty much your own little town down there. That's where my childhood home is. When I grew up there, there was nothing except for a loaf and jug and the elementary school and a bookmobile. So when I grew up, there was nothing out there except for the houses. Now it's been developed. There is a Safeway out there. There is 2 gas stations and a couple of little stores, as well as restaurants and a bar. So it has gotten bigger, which is great, and it's just been developed really well. So Roxborough is more of its own town because of the 2-way in, 2-way out, but also because there's a lot of trails for hiking and biking. There's a ton of wildlife out there. I went to an elementary school called Roxborough Elementary, and our mascot was rattlesnakes.
Yeah,
so that was something that I grew up having to look out for on the playground, those rattlesnakes. So there are a lot of those creatures because it is the foothills. So you're going to run into like the rodents and the little smaller animals too, as well as deer. So that's kind of the vibe out there, is more naturey, again, because you are more nestled into the mountains.
Yeah, I would like to consider Roxborough as like the new Golden. So you have that active outdoor lifestyle. You have beautiful red rocks that are going on out there. But with that southern exposure, as Shayla was saying, is you're going to get that wildlife. So you're going to have those animals that like the heat of hot rocks, and that's going to be rattlesnakes and mountain lions.
Yep.
And they like to stay up in that area because you get good southern exposure. You have a lot of live rock out there. So I mean, just like exposed rock, that these beautiful canyons going through here. But then it also offers you a ton of outdoor activities. So like Waterton Canyon is amazing. Arrowhead Golf Course, gorgeous. I mean, that's
probably one of the best.
I would say in Colorado, if you can play Arrowhead, play Arrowhead. It is
470 though, so
yeah. Be aware. It is crazy to play over there. But Roxborough just gives you that different mountain / suburban feel, because you are right there on the hogback. You are right there on the rocks. It is incredible. And there are some homes, from the 1960s that are extremely large, gorgeous, but they have developed so much. I mean, you can buy a brand new build on Chatfield Reservoir. So you can have a 3,000 to 4,000 square foot house, brand new build that you're overlooking the reservoir. So it's a different feel, but I would say anywhere in Roxborough, you will have mountain views.
Yes.
So we give Roxborough its own shout out. It is Littleton, but is it really? But is it?
So the last thing about Roxborough is the median home price out there is $620. This means you can get, again, one of those larger homes, or you can get a smaller condo out there as well. So they have a good mixture of kind of what depends on what your price range is. So, but it is a fantastic neighborhood and it has my heart. So we want to give it a special shout out.
Roxborough is special. If you guys liked this video, if you found it helpful, give us that like button, hit subscribe. Shayla and I make videos like this all the time. And if there's something that you want to know about Colorado, please leave it in the comments down below. We do read those and we will make a video for you. But make sure you hit that bell so you're notified each time we make these videos.
Until next time, guys.
Peace out.
See you later.
Bye.